So today we will take a look at the Legion vendors. So let's get this party started. Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So there are 4 vendors on the Legion map. It might be a bit confusing for some people. Heck, it even was confusing to me at first. It's not exactly how the vendors worked in Wonderverse. They took it a step further, or they made some changes. Let's take a look at that right now. So the first one is the Prototec Repair Bot 1000. As the name says, he's only there really to be able to repair, to sell some items, or to purchase some colas if you need to. Then we have the Prototec Vanbot 2000.
Can I help you into some new gear?
This is the vendor that sells the Cosmic Boy gear. He's probably going to sell some other stuff later on, but right now the Cosmic Boy gear seems to be mainly what he's selling. He is selling the regular version of the Cosmic Boy gear, and there's also an enhanced version of the Cosmic Boy gear. You can purchase the regular version just using some solar credits, but for the enhanced version you will need some solar credits and some time beacons. I probably should have waited, but I already purchased the chest piece and the belt. I really wanted that belt, and then I got carried away and I purchased the chest piece as well. And if you are a hero player, you also have a Prototec Vanbot 2000 in the Watchtower. He's right next to the portal for the Legion DLC map. And if you are an evil villain, again you have the very same vendor in the Hall of Doom. Again right next to the portal. And it's right next to the Doom, the Metropolis portal, if you're wondering. And next we have the Prototec Vanbot 3000.
It will be a pleasure to serve.
This is pretty much the vendor where you will be able to spend your time beacons. Although as you saw with the Vanbot 2000, they actually did put the enhanced version of the Cosmic Boy style here, which also requires time beacons. So I guess instead of having just one vendor that sells everything with the time beacon, they decided to spread it apart a bit.
It will be a pleasure to serve you.
So you will be able to purchase various of the catalysts you need to be able to upgrade your augments, or even the Omnipotence face piece. If you need some more augments, adaptive augments, you can get them here. And of course, there's the mods 39.4 that are sold here. And also the various sculptures and base items. I made a video already showing those base items. The only one I was still missing was the sculpture Reaching Beyond, because I didn't quite complete the Young Love collection just yet. So I guess you could say that the Vanbot 3000 is the Vanbot where you have to go to spend your time beacon. But again, they decided to spread it with the Vanbot 2000 as well. And I can already hear you ask, where can you get time beacon? You can time beacon by defeating the bounties in the Legion open world map. As for the solar coins, you just get those from playing the Legion missions in the Legion DLC. You see the missions over here in the open world. I'll try to make a video about those missions, although I already made a video or two about the Legion DLC, but I'll try to make videos about the specific missions so that it makes more sense for some of you guys. And last but not least is the Prototec Vanbot 9000.
Hello, how can I help you today?
So this is the Vanbot that will sell the Emerald Empress style. It's a pretty cool looking style so far. Yes, as soon as I manage to get the style, I will make a video about it, although it may take a while. So you have the regular version of the style, you have the elite version of the style. For the regular version of the style, you only need solar coins. But for the elite version of the style, you will have to increase your renown, your elite renown. So you will have to play the elite version of the alert and the elite version of the raid in order to be able to raise your renown to be able to purchase the style. Or actually to be able to purchase the gear, I should say. Although they have mixed things a bit again, here you can see we have the elite weapon. But again, they mixed things up a bit. Again, here you can see the elite weapon will actually require not only some solar credits, but some time beacons as well. In the previous DLC, everything that required the currency that you needed from the bounties was on a single vendor. In this case, they've decided to spread it apart. So again, the solar credits, you get those from playing the Legion missions. But for the time beacon, you are going to have to farm the bounties in the Legion open world. So there's an elite weapon, there's an elite ring, obviously you're going to purchase 2 of those, and there's an elite neck piece. And of course there is the elite gear, but for the elite gear you will need to raise your renown. Yeah, you have no choice in that matter. But that is if your character is combat rating 310. Let's take a look with a character that is not quite 310 just yet. So what happens with the vendors if your combat rating is not really 310? Let's use our friend at Dark Multiverse. His actual combat rating, let's take a look. So his actual combat rating is 305, but when you are in the Legion open world map, your combat rating is raised to 310 automatically. So for the Repair Bot 1000, doesn't matter, it stays the same thing. And for the Vanbot 2000, again, it remains the same. But once we reach the Vanbot 3000, so you will see we will have some requirements. Like in this case, you have to complete the mission, gotta get up, gotta go. And sadly, in order to be able to get that mission, you have to be combat rating 310, and before Static Shock actually gives you that mission. And there's some items that literally says requires combat rating 310. It's a question that came back often with the Wanderers DLC. People would go to the vendor, they wouldn't be able to purchase the stuff, and they didn't quite understand why. This is why. If you want to be able to purchase those items, some of those items, you will need combat rating 310. So if you're not combat rating 310, you can still get the refurbished neural access coils as opposed to the neural access coils. It's not quite the same, but it's a small compromise that they've had for people who did not have the level just yet. And the same for the mods. If you want to be able to purchase the mods, you will have to be combat rating 310. And for the base items, it's just a matter of completing the collections. And if we look at the Vanbot 9000,
how can I help you today?
So you see the gear here requires combat rating 310. There's no escaping that. And the same for the elite gear. The elite gear requires combat rating 310 and the elite renown also. And even the weapons requires a combat rating 310, and so does the ring and the neck piece. So if you go to the vendors and you cannot purchase certain items, either you don't have the renown to purchase it, or you don't have the combat rating to be able to purchase it. Again, the game raises your combat rating to 310, but you have to look at your actual combat rating. So my actual combat rating is 305, but the game again raises my combat rating to 310 so that I can play the Legion DLC. And one last thing, I saw some people who were wondering what Cosmic Boy was doing there. He's the one who gives the free mark every day. If you come see your friend Cosmic Boy,
your help here frees up Legionnaires off-world. Thank you.
So every day your friend Cosmic Boy will give you a free source mark and a free solar credit. Long live the Legion. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about this universe online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answers your question. Or click one of the videos that you see on your screen right now. Bye-bye.